What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Josh here with Super Sport Enthusiast, and today, guys, I want to talk about it's gonna be a little rough. Some feelings are gonna be hurt, but I want to talk about Tesla. All right, I want to talk about Tesla. I want to talk about what the automotive industry has for the future for electric vehicles. Not only electric vehicles, but all electric trucks. Yes, that's right, all electric trucks. You heard me correct. So we've seen the big crazy reveal that Tesla has done. Some love it, some hate it. I think I got a little more crucified in the comments than I usually do talking about the Tesla truck. I love Tesla. I'm a fan of Tesla. I just wasn't too impressed, and I thought it was just a big joke. And then when Elon Musk announced that he had something else, you know, I was thinking that was be the real truck, but it was actually just the ATV. But that's okay. Let's get into every electric pickup truck that is on the way for 2020, 2021, and 2022. Let's go. Alright, guys, so yes, many automotive, both the guys, the old players in the game and the new players in the game, are about to establish, already established, and it will be coming out with a truck. That includes, of course, the Tesla Cybertruck. Also, Ford F-150. And also, I believe General Motors is jumping in also with the M1B, something like that. Something of that sort. So I'm excited to see. Now, we already know Tesla has revealed the Cybertruck. A lot of people were impressed, some people weren't. Ford F-150 is coming out with the all-electric game in the future. It's going to start on a new generation. We're talking about sometime in 2021. And then General Motors, not quite saying they have the car already, or they already have the vehicle, the truck picked out. But what they are saying is, yes, they will be getting into it in the near future. And there are rumors stating that General Motors have took aside $3 billion. Purchased one, you know, they got back one of the old factories that they were shutting down, and they turned that one into an all-electric vehicle work center. That's what they're going to study and work on and build, all right? Now, there are rumors also that General Motors have been testing this out, and they're bragging, they're feeling good about it, that one of their electric vehicles, okay? One of their electric vehicles is going to be the Humvee. To me, those look like a before Gladiator, okay? Old school Gladiator, because now new Gladiator is new school. But somewhat like a Gladiator. They're going to probably try to bring that back and refresh that, make it all electric. We know that's going to be heavy, 10,000 pounds. Once it is over 10,000 pounds, you don't have to have airbags because it's in its own class, or a whole nother class when it comes to vehicles. So, are they going to put any airbags in there? I don't really think the Humvees do. Old school. I know some of the newer ones did, but it depends how raw they're trying to go. And also, guys, when we're talking about Ford, yes, the Ford F-150, the best seller, the biggest brand, the most seen vehicle and truck on the road, America's best, blah, blah, blah. All right, give props where props is due. Yes, I'm a Chevy guy, but there are Fords everywhere. The Ford F-150 is everywhere. For every 3 Ford F-150s, you're going to find a Chevy. That's just what it is. And then for every Chevy, you're going to find a piece of Dodge or something.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard.
Something somewhere. We could just mix it up in that sense. But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Also, Ford has been bragging. They've been going crazy talking about this is going to be bigger and better than everything. They have a full range, full package, full range EV truck, F-150 type, that is going to be 500 plus miles of range on a battery. I don't know what you guys think, but I think that's amazing. That's actually spectacular, if I can pronounce that correctly. That is actually pretty good, because what that means is Tesla, you got some competition. Also, not only the battery range, but they're competing in the sense that their vehicles is going to be all-time powerful. Nothing's going to beat it. We know right now Tesla's doing a full package. They're doing 3 different trims of motor trims, but they are doing the full package, 14,000 pounds of towing capacity, which is ridiculous. I remember seeing when the Toyota Tundra first came out, they had that one pulling a the Kennedy Space Shuttle astronaut people things through the street, which was pretty cool, right? I was like, dang, that's a lot of weight. Again, weight isn't suspense on the vehicle itself, because the vehicle is not going to be able to hold up hundreds of tons like that, but pulling that weight supported by other sets of wheels and trailers is possible. So what did Ford do? What did Ford do with their EV first F-150 truck? Ford went ahead and took the truck and pulled a locomotive. Yes, guys, you heard me right. A locomotive. This thing that Denzel Washington is on, jumping from train to train. But instead of being loaded with people, guys, this locomotive was filled with F-150s. All right, I forgot the number. I know it was a huge number, equal to and over 1 million pounds. So at least minimum of 1 million pounds. All right, 1 million pounds of Ford F-150s were loaded on top this locomotive, which the Ford electric vehicle pulled. If I could find a video, I already played it. If you didn't see a video playing, it's because I didn't find it. I'm just bringing you guys the news and trying to keep you guys in the loop. But that's crazy. That's sick. All the math guys, all you math gurus out there, you know, go ahead and talk to me about that. But I think that's pretty sick. I've never ever heard or seen anything like that. I'm excited to see that the automotive industry is going crazy about electric vehicles. Don't forget about my gas, though. I'll let you guys have this, you know, I'd let you guys have November, December. But come January, baby, we're jumping back in the game. But I thought that was pretty cool. So we talked about Tesla. We talked about General Motors coming out with a truck. You know, there's some people in the field that said they're coming. Again, this is coming from a great source. You know, of course, Motor Trend and Cars and Drivers has been posting about it lately. Some leaked information, but General Motors isn't claiming. They're just saying, yes, we are going to do that in the future. How far in the future? You could pull a Stradman and said, sometime between now and never. You know, we don't know when that's going to be. But it is pretty cool. Again, I'm excited to see what's going to go on. I like that these companies are pushing each other. I like that a lot. Guys, I want to know in the comments below, definitely, please, if you got 10 seconds of your time, let me know in the comments below exactly what you guys think. What would you go for? General Motors? Would you go for the Ford F-150? Would you go for the Tesla Cybertruck? I'm not too sure. I like the idea of the Tesla Cybertruck. You can put a wrap on there. My friend David, shout out to you, David. You are in love. He's in love with this car, man. And I talk crap about it all the time, but sometimes I just hate a little bit just to throw the game up and see how people really feel, because I don't like those bandwagon jumpers. You know, you either hate it or love it. Don't say you hate it with this guy on Monday and then you love it on Tuesday. I hate it now, and I'm probably going to love it in January when it comes out and I start to see more about it. But right now, I wasn't impressed because the window is shattered and different stuff. I'm waiting for them to go ahead and fix that. But guys, I think that's about it for now, man. I just wanted to speak to you guys, talk to you guys a little bit about the new things that are coming out, you know, hear what you guys have to say, and go from there. There is another truck that I did miss, all right? I did miss this one right here, which, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please don't kill me. It is the Rivian, all right, Rivian R1T. All right, so it's an American startup company, yes, and they're planning to throw the something in the game, an electric truck. It's going to be the 2021 Rivian R1T. It's going to come out, again, early 2020s, but this is something that might hit the roads or streets in 2021. It is sized between a mid-size pickup truck and a full-size. It has multiple levels of power, battery, capacity, but a few things are standard in all the trucks. Again, it's all-wheel drive, the ability to tow 11,000 pounds, adjustable air suspension, Level 3 autonomous driving capabilities. So that's another thing. These autonomous cars are ridiculous, guys. Like, what they're doing with autonomous cars is like, am I pronouncing autonomous? Okay, sounds good. I was thinking anonymous, but I'm good. But these vehicles like Tesla, I know most about Tesla because it is the biggest brand out there for the most part. But these cars are allowed to ride on its own. You got to be in a car, but you can press it. You can put in a destination, let go of the wheel. You know, you've seen those crazy videos of people doing Teslas like that. Don't do it with these. But that's pretty awesome. Alright, guys, we do have another one too. There's just more and more popping up, so I'm going to bring it up. The Lordstone Endurance. I don't know if you guys heard of this yet. It looks crazy. It looks sort of kind of regular, but look at the front end here. I like what they did with the grill and the body lines going all the way to the back. To me, personally, it looks like a small car, a smaller truck, like a what's the one Chevy and Ford has? You know, those smaller trucks like a Tacoma or something crazy like that. I'm not too sure. what to think. But again, it's electric vehicle startup of the Lordstone. All right, so Lordstone Motors, you know, it's first headline this month. It's a brand new car, brand new company, and they did buy out the plant from General Motors, so it's going to be the shuttered Lordstone plant from General Motors they bought. You know, General Motors did shut down a lot of plants recently, so that's something that is good to see other industries buying in and keeping the jobs going, because if General Motors is shutting down, that means jobs and people are being laid off, and it's good to see American economy build itself back up, and I love to see new brands and new companies come out. Alright, so again, hours before the Tesla was revealed, their Cybertruck, the Lordstone, announced that they is now accepting, you know, $1,000 deposits also for their vehicle to reserve an electric pickup truck. So in 2021, the Lordstone Endurance, the truck is initially intended for fleet use, but the company is accepting deposits for private use only. So what that means, guys, is if companies more focused on fleet use, whether that be a big company, big brand, a fleet is usually a big, you know, more than one, more than two, more than three. You're going to have organizational-based vehicles or company-based vehicles, and that's what they're more focused on. But they're also going to be taking $1,000 deposits for private use, which is actually pretty awesome. So didn't reveal many details on the truck. They want to keep it short and sweet. It is going to be four-wheel drive, hub motor system, workhorse. Again, that's what it's focused on, which has 10% ownership in Lord. You know, so they want Workhorse is actually, I guess, a company. Which has a 10% ownership in the Lordstown Motors, okay? So again, this truck looks pretty awesome. I don't know what to think about it, but if you guys like it, then I love it. All right? If you like it, then I love it. Well, I know you guys got stuff to do, and I don't want to hold you up too much, okay? Last but not least, final, drum roll please. Yes, is the Bolinger B2. Look what we got here, the Bolinger B2. To me, it looks like a Hummer. I don't know how you guys feel, but to me, it looks like a Hummer. And this one is the most expensive electric vehicle of 2020, 2021, or 2022 that we have spoken about since, all right? They want $125,000 for this truck. Yes, check this vehicle out right here. It is a Bolinger B2. It is the wildest and most expensive vehicle that we talked about at $125,000. Alright, so it is a gear axle hub. The drivetrain, which is like a cross between the Hummer H1 and some other car. I don't know the other car, but that definitely looks like a Hummer H1. The B2 has a gross weight. She's a big girl. 10,001 pounds, alright? So this is making it a Class 3 medium truck in the eyes of the Federal Highway Administration. So the FHA, you don't need an airbag for a Class 3 kind of truck. This is a big girl. Anything over 10,000 pounds, that's pretty cool. Alright, the weight rating is pretty high. Like I said, 10,001 pounds. Has locking disconnecting sway bars from front and rear, up to 20 inches of ground clearance. The B2 should be a monster off the road, despite it looking like a big box. You know, I blame Tesla like that too. I was like, man, these trucks are big and ugly. They're high, good lift, but does that make it top heavy? Would it be, you know, easy to flip? Who knows? We won't know until the future, the near future, and then we can see some of these vehicles being tested. Let's see. So it does come with 614 horsepower, 668 feet-pounds of torque. 0 to 60 is 4.5 seconds, which is pretty cool, pretty quick. The vehicle has a 120 kilowatt battery. It's going to give it a range of approximately 200 miles. That's not good. That means this vehicle, honestly, is something for the city, is something for the weekend, something to stay close to home. 200 miles distance isn't the best. I mean, my car sucks on gas, and on a full tank I get about 320, 330. So 200, I mean, even if you put it at 300 at least, maybe even 250, but 200 is pretty low, especially for the price. The most expensive, the most heavy. They say the most durable. We don't know yet because everybody's claiming durability. Tesla's doing their shatterproof window and their bulletproof handgun vehicle. You know, GM is talking about tough. Ford is talking about their Ford Tough. It could pull this, it could pull that. This vehicle is talking about trunks or beds in the front and the back. But it's heavy. Like I said, it's heavy. It's the most expensive. It's the least on the miles and distance. It doesn't seem like it's coming out the bat swinging, but I'll go ahead and just give it its applause for now. I want to tell all you guys, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad to see there's 2 or 3 American companies starting up here, jumping into the electric vehicle field, electric truck to be exact at this point. Everyone's shooting for Tesla, because again, Tesla is not an American brand, so a lot of American companies are saying, hey, let's put our foot in the door, and that's what we need. Like I said, positive motivation. This is what it is. When someone comes out with something, you try to do it better. Alright, but we got to play fair, America. We known as the bullies, and we got to do something good here. But guys, I don't want to hold you guys up for too long. I appreciate your time. Please, please, please help me grow. Like this video. I don't know if it's too much of a favor to ask. Just hit that like button. It's a little thumb. You know, make that thing blue. Subscribe to the channel. That's just going to pretty much saying be my friend on YouTube. It's not Instagram and Facebook where you're going to press confirm or add as friend, but subscribe is adding yourself to my family, adding yourself and becoming a bigger branch with us. Let's do it and let's be strong, guys. I love you guys and I do appreciate the support. I do appreciate the love. And until next time, guys, it's your boy Josh here with S.S.E, Super Sport Enthusiast. Don't forget, I love you. I respect you. I got it on this time, and I salute you, baby. Peace.
I'm trying to find where I identify. 1 time for the girl that got away. 2 times for the bub I'm about to spray. 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up. It's clear, see, I'm 20.